Here, it's a baby. A baby? Yes. It's a monkey. Yes. I thought it was a human baby. What's the difference? Human evolution. It's a topic everyone debates whether we come from chimpanzees or we come from something else. Some say apes evolved into humans after 6 million years. Some say we were created from dust. And some are just making weird conspiracy theories that we came from jelly and just food waiting for the aliens to come to Earth and turn us back into jelly and use us in a dinner party as the appetizers. Or the aliens are training cats and dogs to evolve and use their mind powers to bring world peace. You know, that kind of stuff. I have never really cared that much how we were created. I say we just live in the moment. I mean, we're here, let's just live our lives or whatnot. But after watching Avatar, no, not the Nickelodeon show, the movie where a disabled man transfers conscious to a sapient humanoid, that got me thinking about our biology. For instance, how are Navis so tall? I mean, look at them, they're 10 feet tall. Way bigger than an NBA player. If it was just a one-on-one fight between a Navi and us, we'd probably be killed. I mean, with weapons we stand a chance, but without them we'll be killed one punch. Anyway, it got me thinking about us and our DNA. If you don't know, DNA is genetic code that makes us, including our height and stuff. It's passed on to our parents and our grandparents. If we go back further, researchers believe the very beginning of humanity began with chimpanzees, and that one part of chimpanzees evolved to what we know as the human species. And that's why researchers say chimpanzees are our closest relatives. Some say 96% of chimpanzee DNA is close to our DNA. Well, that's ridiculous. Take a look at it. They have way more hair than we do. Well, yes, they do. But take a look at this DNA. DNA contains the genetic code of life. It programs everything in your body. Whether you're tall, short, or crawl. Whether you're a bat, a rat, or a cat. Just like every organism, everyone has a DNA, including plants. Okay, I get it. But I still don't get why our DNA is so similar to chimpanzees. Shouldn't our DNA be less than 50% by now? I mean, look at us. We don't exactly have hair all around our bodies. Well, at least most of us. So why is our DNA 96% similar to chimpanzees? Well, for that, I say... I got nothing. It's just part of life until we figure it out. Like I said, it's just something researchers have built on. We can't say for sure we came from chimpanzees, but it does stretch out the importance of our DNA, and it also got me thinking about how fragile our DNA is. Just imagine if a plant or rodent evolved 3 million years ago. Will we be living with plants or rodents, or will we be at war with them? If that happened, we probably need to evolve into something else if we want to win against plants or rodents. Observe. Still, that doesn't answer why our DNA is so close to chimpanzees. Sure, our DNA is close to chimpanzee, but it doesn't explain why it's so close. Many say it's because chimpanzee evolved into humans, but why are there still chimpanzees out there? And if that's the case, why haven't there been other animals evolved into humans or whatnot? Why haven't emus evolved? No, not emos, emus. Especially the one that runs really faster than us. They run at least 31 miles per hour. That's faster than even the fastest runner we have. Wait up! So how can emus run faster than us but are still just eating the wheat on our farms? And what about rabbits? Why haven't they evolved when they have strong legs? If they evolve, couldn't they master in taekwondo? Aw, what a cute little bunny. Come here, little guy. Why are they still so small and cute while eating the wheat on our farms? And if we did come from chimpanzees, what would happen if they didn't evolve to the point they can walk on 2 legs? Would we be still walking on all 4s? But if we did come from chimpanzees, does that mean we have a chance at being a bear with our bare hands? Yes, a bear is most likely to win against a chimpanzee, even if one of them is a really fit chimpanzee, but we might stand a chance, right? Actually, no, scratch that. A chimpanzee would probably be killed by a bear. Wait, what am I talking about? Doesn't matter. If we try to fight a bear with our bare hands, we'd probably lose a limb, and I'd like to keep my limbs for a long time. That got me thinking. If we lost a limb, why couldn't we grow our limbs like starfishes? If you don't know, starfishes can regrow their limbs after a year or 2 to invade their prey. If we had that, then none of us would be worried about losing our arms or legs permanently. Fun fact, one time when I was little, I liked to poke my finger from a small creak of my mom's car window. Without realizing her son's finger was outside a car window, my mom closed the window with my finger sticking out of the window. Just kidding, I pulled my finger out of the window in time before it closed. But that scared me. I don't think a car window closing will make me lose my finger, but it scared me that I could have lost my finger like that. From that day forward, I never poked my finger out of a window. But can you imagine having regeneration powers of a starfish? If I had that, I wouldn't be scarred for life thinking I could lose my finger. Well, okay, I would still be scarred, but I would grow my finger instead of having a prosthetic. Heck, if Patrick can regrow his arm, why can't we grow a hand? That got me thinking about sea creatures. 70% of Earth is made of water, while 30% of Earth is made of land. If that doesn't tell you the difference between land and sea creatures, the estimated population researchers have found is around 8 billion humans living on Earth. While there's no clear estimation on how many fishes there are, they say it's around 3,500 billion fishes. That's 437 times bigger than the human population. And we eat fishes every day and they still have a bigger population than we do. Think about how big Earth is, it's just mostly water. Fishes can just swim to their travels as much as they want. So what would happen if we evolved from fishes into mermaids? I mean, technically they're humans, so if we evolved from fishes, we could swim on Earth as much as we want. Plus, we can breathe underwater. We wouldn't have to worry about road restrictions. Okay, no, that'd be a hassle. While the Earth is mostly made of water, that's a long journey. Most of us complain about walking an hour, so imagine trying to get to a place while swimming. A short swim, that's fine, but a long swim when the Earth is made of 70% of water with no car? I feel like our fins will be exhausted after a mile or two. Holy crap! I gotta get to work! Alright, if you're starting to get a headache like I am, let's just halt on mine and just go back to simpler times. Let's go back to the story of Adam and Eve, the first man and woman to arrive on Earth to create humanity as we know today. Soon enough, Adam and Eve would have children, and they would have children. Soon enough, Adam Jr. and Eve Jr. will be born, and once they're grown up, they'll have kids of their... My answer to how humans were created? Don't think it too much. In time, we'll find the answer in millennium or so, and by the time we'll evolve into something else. Probably with bigger heads or evolve into something else while eating garbage out of the trash. Until then, let's just enjoy what we are.